Assalamualaikum. My name is Syafiq Daniel bin Rosdi. My metric number 80 DPN22F2052.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ifan bin Jailani and my number chemistry 08 DPM 22 F1080.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Afiq bin Muhammad Aftar and my metric number is 08 DPM 22 F1169.
I want to introduce about how to government policy combat inflation using fiscal policy. Okay, the first fiscal policy refer to the use of government spending and taxation to influence the economy. In the context of inflation, fiscal policy can be used to reduce aggregate demand, which is the total demand for goods and service in economy. When aggregate demand is high, business can raise price without losing customer, which leads to inflation.
So there are two main ways that the government can use fiscal policy to reduce government aggregate demand. First, increase tax. When the government increase tax, it take money out of the economy. This reduce consumer disposable income, which means may have less money to spend on goods and service. This can help to cool down the economy and reduce inflationary pressure. Second, reduce government spending. When the government reduce spending, it also take money out of the economy. This can have a similar effect to increasing tax, as it reduce the amount of money that business have to spend on goods and service.
In addition to these two main methods, the government can also use other fiscal policy tools to combat inflation. For example, the government could reduce subsidy which are payments made to business or individual to reduce the price of goods or service. The government could also increase tariffs which are tax on import goods.
Two types of inflation. There are two main types of inflation. The first one is demand pull inflation. This occurs when aggregate demand exceeds aggregate supply. This means that there is more money cashing after a limited supply of goods and services, which leads to higher price. Demand pull inflation is often caused by government policies that stimulate the economy, such as increasing spending or cutting taxes. Cost push inflation. This occurs when the cost of production increase. This can be caused by a number of factors such as higher wages, higher energy price, or supply shocks. Cost push inflation is often passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices. In the case of Malaysia, the inflation that is being experienced is mainly due to cost push factors such as higher food price and higher energy prices. The government is using a combination of fiscal and monetary policy tools to combat inflation.
Summary. Inflation, the increase in the general price level of goods and service over time, can have various consequences. In conclusion, high and unpredictable inflation erode the purchasing power of money, disrupt economic planning, and can lead to redistributive effect. Central banks often aim to maintain stable and moderate inflation rate to support overall economic stability and growth. However, the impact of inflation can vary, and policymakers need to carefully balance economic factors to achieve optimal outcome for a national economy.